안녕하세요. Pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for having me in Korea. I think I just did. All I know is that people have been incredibly nice and welcoming. I just got here from the airport last night, so all I've seen thus far is the hotel, and I look forward to see everything that this country has to offer in the future. But I'm very excited and proud to be showing this movie to everyone here in Korea. I hope people embrace the film. It's been very well received in the United States, and I'm happy to share it with all of you. So thank you for having me here. It's an honor to be here.
Appealed to such intense characters?
Well, this was a great opportunity for me to work with one of our most unique filmmakers in Quentin Tarantino. He's always somebody that's pushing the envelope in cinema, somebody that should be celebrated. This film deals with the civil war in our country and the sort of rampant racism that went on during that time period. And my character in this film was really the epitome of the moral decay of the South in that time period. Everything that was wrong with the plantation owner and the idea of enslaving other people in our country is sort of the antithesis of what our country was based on. We're based on all men being created equal. That represented everything wrong with that time period. It was a very difficult one to take on, but one that was very exciting to be nonetheless with the support of the other actors. This was a very, very difficult character for me to take on initially, to support really Sam Jackson and Jamie Foxx, who really made me understand that, look, the further I go with the character, the worse that I make him, the more I will be telling the truth of the atrocities of that time period, and how African Americans were mistreated in our country. And there's a certain hesitancy walking on set for the first time and doing some of the things my character had. To tell you the truth, when I had my first major opportunity, which was a film called This Boy's Life with Robert De Niro, I got to give myself a very brief, high-sped sort of introduction to the history of cinema, and I stayed home for a year and watched every possible movie I could at 16 years old. Pain is temporary, film is forever. You go in there, you do everything you possibly can, give it your all of your focus, and when I go see a movie, the rest of the world is able to dissolve around me, and I'm completely immersed in those characters, in that world that the director has created. So since then, it's been really about trying to work with the best possible people I can, and the best directors I can. Of course, I look at both of those directors as two sides of the same coin. Martin Scorsese grew up as a young man in New York City who obsessively watched films with his father, and I believe and Quentin Tarantino in the same realm. He worked at a video store his entire life, and he was more of an avid fan of B and pulp films. So those two combined could give you the entire history of cinema, I'm sure, in one conversation. They're groundbreaking filmmakers in their own right, but they have a great appreciation for film. I would love to work with Tarantino again. Who knows if that may happen in the future? Who knows how many films he's going to